Hey guys, so as you read by the title, I am finally doing a pregnancy update. I am actually 15 weeks and 6 days today, so just about 16 weeks. So this is the end of my 15 weeks, going into 16 weeks, and I decided to go ahead and start my updates. Again, I'm not really sure if I'm going to do them every week or how often I'm going to do them, but I figure the further along I get, the more news I have every week, because you know early on a lot of things aren't really progressing or things aren't really happening. So I'll kind of give you an update on how everything was in my first trimester and all that greatness. And now I'm in second trimester. Yay! And I can tell, like, I'm definitely in second trimester. But really quickly, we found out on February 10th that we were pregnant. Our TTC was not very long at all. It took 1 month, and your girl got pregnant really quickly. So that was great. So we found out actually the day before we left to go on vacation, because I was like, okay, I want to know. Like, I was like 4 weeks, 6 days or whatever when I found out. So I was like, I need to know if I'm pregnant before I go on vacation, because I just need to know for peace of mind. So, and the only symptom that I really had early on was just tiredness. I was so incredibly tired. I mean, like, I felt like I had no energy. I felt like I had no iron, no nothing. Like, I just felt like I just need to sleep all day long. And that's pretty much all I did. As soon as Damian would come home, I would just go to sleep for the rest of the evening. And then I'd muster up enough strength just to go to work. And then once I got to my layovers, I would sleep like the whole layover. So symptoms in my first trimester, I was just very, very, very tired. And then came the morning sickness. My morning sickness, it's never really just in the morning. I would have it all day long, especially in my previous pregnancy. I had it all day long for the whole pregnancy pretty much. But I will say, this time it was a little bit different. It was much easier. I did have, I was kind of nauseous on my stomach. I was like a sour feeling to my stomach, but mostly in the evenings. And it was also when I didn't eat often enough. That was another thing, that I would get sick or feel sick when I didn't eat enough. I never threw up. I did get a dry heave one morning. That was from brushing my teeth, and I just was not feeling it that morning. But of course you gotta brush your teeth, so gotta muster through, but it kind of sent me into a dry heave. But I never threw up in my first trimester. I just had the nauseous, like nausea kind of stuff. It was mostly, again, in the evenings. I don't know if it was because, like, my all day of what I'd eaten, and then all of a sudden, like, now my stomach was like, oh, I don't want to take this. But that was it. I would just have it in the evening. And again, when I wouldn't eat soon enough, then I would get kind of sick as well. So I kind of had to keep eating. But the other hard part was that I had no appetite. I just did not know what I wanted to eat. I had no taste for anything. So that was the hard part, and that's kind of why I kind of would go longer without eating, because I just didn't have a taste for anything. I just really didn't want to eat. So pretty much my first trimester was pretty good. I was just very, very tired, and I did have some nausea, sickness towards the evenings or whatever. But other than that, I didn't really have any other symptoms or anything going on first trimester. And then once I hopped over to second trimester, I would say probably about this past week, so end of 14 week, like pretty much 15 week, my 15th week, 14 and a half, 15 week, is when I kind of finally started feeling like myself again. I got my energy back. Well, I say I got my energy back, but not completely. I still have days where I'm just like really super tired, but for the most part, my energy is back. I do not feel drained the way I felt drained with first trimester. And also, I don't really again, I still don't really have an appetite. Like, I eat, but I don't really have like I'm not hungry. Like, I guess I'm eating because I know I need to eat, but I don't really have a big appetite. But other than that, first trimester is over and done with. So I'm going to go ahead and just give you kind of an update on this past week in the pregnancy, and how everything went for my 15th week of pregnancy. As far as symptoms, the only symptoms that I'm having right now, I'm having really bad headaches. I don't know if it's from me not drinking enough water, because I really try to drink all my water, but when I'm at work, I drink tons of water and I really stay up with it. But when I'm home, I feel like I don't drink enough water when I'm home. So I don't know if it's headaches from that. I've also been battling a lot of sinus issue. It's just allergies, because y'all know this pollen is crazy this season, and it's just horrible. So I'm having my humidifier on. I did have to cave in and take some Sudafed, but you guys know I don't like taking stuff, so I did that. And I'll do a little saline nose spray as well, here and there, not every day, but I try to use the humidifier mostly at night, and that has been kind of helping. But like, I mean, my nose was like, my sinuses were dry and just whatever. But I don't think that has to do with pregnancy. I think that's just, you know, what's going on with this season. But I have had some headaches, and to where I have had to take Tylenol. And again, you know, I don't like taking stuff, but I had to take Tylenol. Like, I had a really bad headache, so the Tylenol would help. I take one, I take two, whatever, and then it'd be okay. So I took Tylenol, so I've been having headaches. Other than that, no other symptoms. As far as cravings, the only thing that I have been craving are grits. And I pretty much eat a grilled cheese and grits like almost every night or every day, because that's like, I don't know why I crave that. I crave the grits, I think, because they're kind of bland and like salty. I don't know, like whatever. But so grits and grilled cheese, that's pretty much my only craving. I have not been really liking super sweet things, so like cakes and cookies and stuff like that. Not really liking that, so that's a plus. So that's good. Let's see, no other symptoms, cravings. As far as my weight, I've only gained about, and I'm just going by like the scale that I have in my bathroom and what I've weighed and whatever. I've gained about like 6.5 pounds, I think 6.2 pounds, something like that. So a little over 6 pounds. During the pregnancy, which I guess, I don't even know, I guess it's pretty on track, whatever. I don't feel like it's too much. When I went to the doctor a couple of weeks ago, they didn't say anything about it, so we're gonna go and say that it's fine with the rate that I'm gaining weight. I have started wearing maternity clothes. I can still do my belly band, but I've got some maternity things, but I don't feel like I'm fitting into, like, I don't really have a huge baby bump or a belly or anything yet, so it's not really completely filling out those things, so I'm constantly pulling them up and like just not fitting comfortably. So I'll do my belly band with some things, but most of the time I just wear workout clothes like I'm wearing right now, yoga pants, and these are just super comfortable and easy to wear, and they're stretchy and they fit, so you don't have to worry about any of that. So, also I did want to tell you guys about this app that I am using, and it is called the Nurture app. And I'll let you guys see the home screen. So, I'll let you see what the app looks like. So it's this little green app right here. It's the Nurture app. That's the app. That's the app that I've been using to track everything. And this isn't like a sponsored video or anything, but it's just the app that I've been using. And the reason why I like this app is because Damian can also, he's connected to it, so he can see all of my updates and everything that's going on with my symptoms and how I'm feeling and all that great stuff. He can see all that stuff, and it's a great little tracker. And this is what the inside kind of looks like. There's baby. There's baby there, or what the baby looks like. So it kind of tells you just different things, like so like here, this is talking about like your baby's progression at 15 weeks, 6 days, where your baby's at. And so I like that. I really like that about this app. And like every day you kind of log your symptoms, so you can kind of keep track too. It's really good, so you can keep track of your symptoms. Like if you're having headaches every day, or if you're having spotting or cramping or different things like that, if you're having like gastral issues, if you're having a bunch of gas, you know, dates, whatever. So that kind of helps you too. And you can also kind of see like if you're eating certain things on certain days, if it's affecting you that way. So I really like this app. So that's the app that I've been using to keep track of everything. I'll show you a couple of pictures of baby. And this, let's see if I can find a good one. This was our first ultrasound pic that we got. We can get that to focus in here. Little baby, that's baby's bottom. Baby's head is from, that's the bottom head. Baby was upside down. There's that. So that was at actually I didn't tell you guys, when I went in, based on my last menstrual date, I thought I was 9 weeks, 5 days, but nope, I was about 10 weeks and like 3 days, according to the size of my baby. So my date moved up a little bit. So due date is October 11th. But here is the second pic, and we're trying to, guys, this baby moves around so much. Every time I've had an ultrasound, the baby's flipping around so much that it's so hard for them to get like a still shot or even to measure the baby. So the baby's super active. Here is a little, tried to get that profile shot. There's the baby's head right there. And then here is just a creepy alien face shot of the baby. Oh, I didn't mention, as far as symptoms too, things, I'm feeling the baby move. I believe I started feeling the baby move around like 14 weeks, 13, or about almost like 14 weeks. I start feeling the baby move, and it's definitely the baby. Like, it's not, because when I went to the doctor, she was like, "Are you feeling the baby?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I feel like I am, but I'm kind of like, is it kind of too early?" And she's like, "No, if you think you're feeling the baby, then you are feeling the baby." And I know one night the baby was moving like crazy. So I am feeling the baby move already. And so that's always super nice. But what was I going to do? Oh, let me show you guys my non-existent, my baby bump. All right, so I'm going to just pull this one up because that's the only one that's kind of, you can't really tell with black. But let's see. There we go. There is my little bump, which isn't really much of a bump yet. It's pretty much just my fat belly with a little bit of baby in there. So but that is it. I'm going to try to do weekly updates and let you kind of know how my week is going, how the baby is going. We have a secret. We do know what the baby is. You know, if it's going to be a boy or a girl, but we won't tell you guys quite yet. We'll do a little reveal of that in a little bit, but we know what we're having, and we had blood work done, so they kind of told us through the blood work that we had done, so we know. So we're very excited. Oh, and Kennedy is very excited to have a little sibling and to be a big sister. She's so excited about it. Like, every day she's talking and kissing and touching and hugging my belly, so she's very excited. We'll see if that changes once the baby gets here. But thank you guys so much for watching, and stay up to date with us in our vlogs. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk with you guys later. Bye.